issues afoot this morning, and if you like a little tipple on Christmas Day, then this could possibly bother you. The fact that alcohol could in fact be missing from our homes this festive season, of course, due to this HGV driver shortage. We've heard so much about it. This warning, though, about alcohol specifically comes from a group of 45 wine and spirit companies. They're saying that the government needs to address it urgently. Let's speak to a good friend of mine, consumer expert Kate Hardcastle. Lovely to see you this morning, Kate. So, of course, this driver shortage hasn't gone away. We've sort of stopped talking about it a little bit in the last few weeks. But this is specifically about alcohol, isn't it, in the run-up to Christmas? What's the problem?
Thanks for having me, Ranveer. Well, we all know that as part of that Christmas banquet, a lot of people really do enjoy having those alcoholic beverages ready to go. And this is a lot of the organisations with that industry suggesting that lead times for deliveries have gone out almost 5 times as much. And we've seen major brands here write to grant shops to ask for more intervention when it comes to haulage and trying to free up the delivery crisis. The government say this is a short-term issue and that they have done a lot in the meantime to be able to alleviate this. And actually, changes have been made. I think what we have is the realism that as consumers, we've probably had over a decade now of everything being available to us on those supermarket shelves anytime we want. And I think many of us have come to experience times and trips to the supermarket now where we've perhaps seen a different stacking on the shelves. Not as many of our favourites there for us to be able to grab at any time we want. Maybe the pricing being a bit different, and that might be the short-term reality for quite a while yet to come.
Of course, Kate, what that does tend to lead to is people thinking, well, there's 4 weeks left. Let's go and do a bit of extra shopping now and get it all when we can.
It's really concerning that when we see these messages, there seems to be an instant knock-on effect, understandably, to us, the customers, that think, well, we don't want to let our families down. This Christmas really matters. We've got to make sure we go out and get everything we need. Pressure on the finances, pressure on ourselves. And then the more we buy, obviously there's a knock-on effect because that panic buying does actually create empty shelves. So I think I would reassure everyone that generally there's going to be enough for Christmas Day and the following days beyond that. Think that you might have to alternate the brand you use, but generally there is no need to panic buy. What this is the whole set of people in the industry saying their supply chain isn't working as smoothly as normally and that they would prefer to see improvements because the costs are going up for their business.
Or just have a nice cup of tea on Christmas Day, but I'm very boring like that, so there you go, maybe that's not the answer. Kate, thank you so much for joining us this morning.